Okay, so how many times have you wanted to change something, some part of your life? Maybe you've gone ahead, you've tried something out, but then you didn't follow through and you ended up going back to your old routine. Now, guys, I have done this so many times. I've got an idea, I make a plan, I got really excited. And one of my plans, it was a few years ago now, but it was to quit my job, travel for a year, go to a meditation yoga retreat in India. And what stopped me was absolute fear. You know, that fear that rises up from deep in your gut. Fear of losing what I know, fear of losing financial security. So instead, it took me 6 years to figure out what I know now. But I still carried on learning. I was hungry for knowledge and I really wanted to know how so many people could turn their life around. So many people were doing it. They were changing their career, starting over. They weren't being held back by fear. What were they doing right? What was I doing wrong? The big turning point for me was that I learned meditation. I trained as an instructor with the Chopra Center. And what I learned was that most of us don't make the changes we want to make because we have so much self-doubt, so many limiting beliefs that we're dragging around with us. You know, that voice in your head, that one that says, as if you can pull this off. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. The voice of your negative, habitual self, wanting to keep everything as it is. Doesn't want to change. Your brain's there to protect you. It doesn't want to make any changes. It wants you to keep routine. And the scariest thing of all, guys, is that this is all happening below our level of awareness. It's happening in the subconscious mind. So when we do try and change, it's like dragging a great big 50-kilo weight around with us. So if you're serious about really wanting to change, of course, there's a great deal of groundwork to do before you go. Otherwise, you'll be taking a whole load of unwanted baggage with you. So just for this short video, a couple of tips for you. I want you to get out a notebook and pen and write down what limiting beliefs you have. Now, this is going to take a little while because you may not know what's been going on in your mind all day long. You haven't been the observer of your thoughts. So you need to start being the observer of your thoughts, finding out what's going on in there and writing it all down on a piece of paper. And you'll be quite surprised at how much negativity goes through your mind in one day. I also want you to write down when you are critical of yourself. You know, you find yourself, you drop something. Oh, idiot. Oh, how stupid. How could I be so clumsy? You're being negative and quite destructive to your own self. What is that voice in your head saying that's making you doubt yourself? Guys, I want you to know that these thoughts are your subconscious programming. And without awareness, they're running your show. So be aware, be present, notice your thoughts, and start taking control of what is going through your mind on a daily basis. Most important thing of all, know that you are not your past. You're not your past. You're here, you're right now, you're in this beautiful present moment. Whatever has gone on in your past is behind you now. And this is the present moment. This is where you get to hold the pen that writes the next chapter to your life. So take hold of that pen, leave the past behind, and be the master of your destiny. Have a beautiful day.